Alright. So I only took one trade this week, literally. And this is the trade right here. And we lost, of course. It is what it is. But you guys know the strategy already. Support and resistance breakout. So every morning I come into the market at 9 a.m., which would be right here on this white vertical line. And I'm looking for recent highs and recent lows before market open, right? Market open is 9:30 a.m. So I'm looking for recent highs and recent lows before 9:30. So boom, we have lows right here. So we have a clear support level, right? We have support and we also have resistance at this high, right? And if you just come across, you can see that it's literally an area that's getting respected. So we know it's a strong resistance level. So boom, we got resistance, we got support, literally what we're looking for. Now, in this case, I wasn't really looking for shorts, right? Now, I don't know if you guys know this already. The people who traded me live does, but I don't like taking trades off of London highs or London lows, right? To me, it's just not an A plus setup. Most of the time, if price is gonna be like breaking out off of London highs or London lows, most of the time it's literally just gonna fake you out, right? So I was expecting a fake out right here, and that did happen, right? After we got stopped out. So what I did was I was looking for longs, right? Longs is what I was looking for. I didn't want to trade off of London lows, right? So boom, we got the breakout at 9:30 to the upside. I entered on a buy position and I had a 20-point stop loss, right? So if we drop down to the 1 minute time frame and go back to the trade, we entered this trade twice, right? So we lost twice, unfortunately. But this is the reason why we entered twice. So boom, we got that 9:30 breakout right here on this candle. So I entered, but I did have a smaller stop loss than usual. So right on that 9:30 candle, we pushed up and then we immediately literally just came back down, getting stopped out. So I was fine, you know what I'm saying? I managed risk. I didn't over risk. So I was waiting for like a good push to the upside. Like this was, guys, this is low key an A plus setup, right? We didn't trade off of London lows. We have clear resistance and support levels, right? And we got that breakout at 9:30. Like this is literally an A plus setup, right? So boom, I was very confident in this setup, right? After we got that breakout and we took that small L, I did realize I did have a 20-point stop loss. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I was willing to enter again. I was very confident in the setup. So once you broke back above that wick, that initial wick on 9:30, I entered again and we went up in profit a little bit and then we came back down, stopping us out. Now this is just like a little lesson, bro. Like I didn't really do anything wrong on this trade. Well, I didn't do anything wrong at all. The only thing is just like you guys need to understand, bro. Like you're not gonna win every single trade. Like every single trade is not guaranteed. That's the whole reason why you have to manage risk. Like you never know what trade is gonna like lose or win. It doesn't matter if it's an A plus setup or not. Like you never know, right? So you gotta manage risk. You gotta make sure you're willing to lose what you're risking, right? So in this case, I was willing to lose what I was risking, and overall on the day, I was just down $500, right? And it was an A plus setup, so I was happy with the loss, right? Now, the reason why I didn't take London lows, right? Why I didn't re-enter after we broke below London lows, like I said, I'm expecting a fake out, right? Trading off of London highs, London lows. Most of the time, price is gonna come down, grab liquidity, and then fake out to the upside. So that's literally what happened right here. As you guys can see, right on this 937 candle, we broke below London lows. And if we was to enter on a short position with a 20 point stop loss, doesn't matter, bro. We would have got cooked, right? We would have entered immediately and then price would have did the same thing, retrace, stopping us out, right? So that's just how trading is, bro. Same thing if we entered below this initial breakout wick that faked us out, right? Same thing, bro. Price would have literally came back up, stopping us out. So it's just really tricky, bro. Like you don't want to trade off of London highs or London lows. And even if it's an A plus setup, like you don't really know if it's gonna win or not. Like at the end of the day, all you can do is just control your risks and the trade you take, right? So I was willing to take this trade, and I was willing to lose the amount I was risking. So I mean, it's still a W day, even though we did take a loss, because I mean, we didn't break any of our rules. We did everything we were supposed to, right? So that was on Monday. This was the only trade I took for the week, right? But we're still gonna go through the whole week and see what happened and what we can learn. But um, really, the only thing is just you guys just need to understand, bro. Like every trade is not gonna be a W trade. Feel me? A plus setup or not, like it's not guaranteed. So you just gotta manage risk and you know what I'm saying? Just take the loss if you lose. So yeah, that was the first trade we took. Well, the only trade we took. Um, and I didn't take any more setups for the week. Reason being is because none of the setups was good. Like none of these setups was A plus setups, right? Now I could have took some of these setups, but you guys gotta understand, bro. Less is more, right? Less is more. Like you only want to take those A plus setups. What's the point of me taking a 50% chance setup and then like a 80% chance setup? Like at that point, it's just gambling, right? So boom, same thing. Came into the market at 9 a.m. right here, and we're looking for that recent high and recent low before 9:30, right? This is the 9:30 candle, this purple candle. So boom, what I see so far is we have a level right here, right? That was once a resistance zone, but becomes a support level after price came down and tested it right here. And we also have lows at London lows, right? So boom, at 9 a.m., I was just looking for price to create a high, right? And at the time, I wasn't even looking to take buys just because of how close London highs are to our setup. Now, for me to take a trade, I want to see price give me my setup either like outside of London highs, right? So either above or below. I wanted to set up support and resistance outside of that London high, London low range, or like just in the middle, right? So if it's like setting it up on London highs or London lows, I'm not gonna take it, right? Just that's not an A plus setup because we know most of the time it might not happen all the time, just like right here, like, but we know most of the time, almost 80% of the time, it's gonna just grab liquidity and fake you out, right? So that's why I stay away from it. But yeah, we came in at 9 a.m. and we already have a support level, right? It's kind of strong, but it's not strong enough, right? We need price to come down and create a recent low before 9:30. So boom, we came down right here, created a recent low, and we also had this high right here that was created. Now, at the time, I wanted to see a better high created, right? Because obviously this high is not strong and price is just disrespecting this high, right? So, like, bro, after seeing all this bullshit, bro, like, I just wanted to take this setup. It just wasn't an A plus setup. And, like, when you guys are, like, forcing a setup, like, when you guys have to, like, sit and look for a trade setup, then the setup is not there. Like, you should never just, like, look for a trade setup. Like, it's supposed to just present itself. You know what I'm saying? So, obviously, it wasn't an A plus setup. I was disciplined. You know what I'm saying? I was patient. I waited, and it obviously didn't give us our setup, so I just didn't take it. And as you guys can see, at 9:30, we pushed down, right? We pushed down. This is the 9:30 candle. We pushed down, and then we broke below this support level. Now, the unexperienced traders, the ones who don't wait for that A plus setup, or the ones who just, you know what I'm saying, just quick to enter, would have got faked out right here. They probably would have entered on shorts right here, 30, 40 point stop loss, whatever, and you would have get wrecked, right? So you guys just gotta understand, bro, being patient and only taking those A plus setups, bro, like that's what makes you profitable, right? Winning trades is not making you profitable. Well, I mean, I guess it does, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just being disciplined and patient, bro, and just waiting for those A plus setups that you know work for you is what makes you profitable, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like anybody can win a trade, anybody can, you know what I'm saying, win 2 trades in a row. But can you like do it consistently over a long period of time? That's what profitability is. So boom, you know what I'm saying? Didn't take this trade, wasn't a good setup. So just another no trade day. This week was very slow, to be honest. Like this is what the what is going on with my charts? Oh, okay. So yeah, this week was very slow. Wasn't that much going on for real. Like every day was basically the same thing, bro. Like Wednesday, literally the same thing, bro. We're trading off of London highs. Literally, our setup is presented itself off of London highs. So I just wasn't really comfortable taking that setup. As we know, trading off of London highs or London lows, just not an A plus setup, right? So same thing, coming in at 9 a.m. right here. We're looking for resistance and support. Boom. We have this resistance level right here, right? This is a whole area right here. So we have resistance and price came down, respecting this level. Now, most people probably would have took like a well, nah. Most people would have probably marked this as their support level right here. But for me, I don't really like to use mid levels. Now, what do I mean by mid levels? So like for example, let's say we have um a high created, then we have a low, and then we have like that little like, boom. So boom, we have resistance right here, and we have support at this low right here, and then some people would mark out another zone in between here, right? So boom, most people, like some people would take a trade off of these zones, and it's not like you can't take a trade off of that zone, but it's like, bro, I like to use like those major resistance and support levels, like those major highs, those major lows, because it's like, bro, if price breaks through this level on like a 5 minute time frame, bro, on the 50 minute, that shit could just be like a little retest or something. You feel me? So, boom. I just don't like to trade off mid levels. You know what I'm saying? I just rather use like those major highs, those major lows, and trade off of those. So, boom. If 930 was to open right here and we broke down below, I wouldn't take a short position off of that mid level. I would wait till it breaks that like that major low, and then I would look to enter my position. Right. So, boom. We have resistance. We have support. Boom. Now, in this case, I'm not looking for buys just because we're just in that London high area. You know what I'm saying? Just not really the best place to take a trade. So, boom, it was patient. And as you guys can see, 930, we broke out to the upside. If we did enter this trade, we would have still got cooked, right? With a 30-point stop loss. Like, we would have still got cooked. Wait, hold on. Would we? Hold on, let's see. Drop down to the 1 minute on Wednesday. Let's see. On 5 minute, it looks like we would have still got cooked, but yeah, we would have definitely still got cooked, right? So boom, this is the 930 candle. We got the breakout to the upside. We would have entered 30-point stop loss. I like to use 30-point stop loss. All depends on you, but me personally, I like to get in and get out. So 30-point stop loss works best for me, right? So boom, would have entered on this 930 candle, probably targeting recent structure if we had any. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, so probably would have targeted something. And with a 1 to 3 RR, most likely we would have got cooked, right? As you guys can see, we would have went up in profit right here, and then price would have came back down, stopping us out. So that's the whole reason, bro. That's the whole reason why you only take A plus setups, right? We obviously know we're not supposed to trade off of London highs or anywhere close to London highs or London lows. So I just stayed away from it, and as you guys can see, prevented another loss, right? So we took a loss on Monday, and we prevented a loss on Tuesday and Wednesday just by being patient and following our rules. That's literally how simple trading is, bro. Feel me? Just don't get FOMO, bro. Don't be fear of like missing out. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, bro, like there's always another day to trade. Like the markets are never gonna like run away, bro. You feel me? It's all about just being patient, following your rules no matter what, and you'll be fine. So, boom, that was Wednesday. And Thursday is the last trading day of the week for me. I don't trade on Fridays. So, boom. Basically, the same thing happened here again. We're literally on London highs, right? So, we come into the market at 9 a.m., right? We're looking for our morning analysis. We're looking for support and resistance. As you guys can see, we have resistance, right, in this area. And we kind of broke above that level, but we're still in that whole London high area. Like it's a whole area, right? It's an area. Prices are reacting off of this area multiple times, right? So we came up, reacted, came back down, came up, reacted again, came back down, reacted again. So it's a whole area, right? So boom, we're in that London area, not looking for buys, right? We obviously have support at these lows. Boom, right? If we drag that across, we can obviously see it's getting respected, right? Came up, respected it, boom, boom, boom. You guys see what I'm trying to say? So boom. Now in this case, I'm not looking for buys just because we're on that London high, right? It's not an A plus setup, so why would I take a 50% chance trade, right? That's just gambling. So boom. I'm looking for a breakout. Now, if this, like, this is just an example, like I wouldn't take this trade, but if, let's say if this setup was playing out like outside of this like London high, London low range, like somewhere up here, then as you guys can see, we have resistance, like we have a breakout line right here, right? And we obviously have like a breakout line at this low, right? Now, as you guys can see, we broke out before 9:30, right? We broke out at 9:20, right? 9:25 we kept pushing, and then 9:30 we came back down, retested it, and then just kept pushing to the moon. So if this setup was like, if this setup was outside of London highs and London lows, like I still wouldn't have take this trade just because we broke out before 9:30, right? You always want to make sure that price is breaking out at 9:30 or like from 9:30 through that like 10 a.m., like that 30 minutes. You know what I'm saying? You're looking for your entry between that 30 minutes. If price breaks out before 9:30, most of the time, bro, like it's just not valid, bro. Like it's gonna, when that 9:30 volume kicks in, most of the time it's just gonna retrace, bro. Like fake outs is a big thing with this breakout strategy, right? So it's just, bro, like most of the time it's gonna fake you out. You feel me? Like in this case, it didn't really fake you out, right? It pulled back, gave you another entry. You could have entered again, and then you could have literally banked like crazy, right? But most of the time, like 80% of the time, bro, it's not gonna do that, bro. Trust, right? So it's, remember, trading is a probability game. You feel me? So like this setup is more like a 50-50 chance setup. You know what I'm saying? You don't know if it's gonna fake you out or if it's gonna keep pushing. Plus, it's on London highs, so just you know what I'm saying, just not the best setup to take. So I just stayed away, and we did miss out on money, but bro, that's all a part of trading, bro. You're not gonna get the whole pie. You feel me? You just gotta take a little piece. You know what I'm saying? So boom, we was patient, and we didn't take this trade because it wasn't an A plus setup, even though it did like go crazy. So boom, that's on Nasdaq. Like I said, I only took one trade, bro. Like Nasdaq, US 30, like everything, bro. Everything has just been slow just because of like Trump and the tariffs and all that BS, bro. So yeah, bro, that's Nasdaq. And let's see what's up with US 30, man. You guys have any questions? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. But yeah, US 30, Nasdaq, bro, they both been slow for like 3 weeks now. I haven't got an A plus setup for like 3 weeks, bro. That's bad. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. Just gotta wait and be patient. But yeah, let me know if you guys got any questions before we start US 30. Hey, what your session indicator called? I got you, bro. What is it called? I low-key forgot. How do you even check that? Hold on. It's called FX Market Sessions. That's what it's called. I don't know how you pronounce this name right here, but this is the one it's called. Whatever. Take a screenshot or something so we can get back to the live back testing, man. You bet. Thank you. Yes, sir. All right, so boom. Monday, basically Nasdaq and US 30 had the same setup on Monday, but Nasdaq was just better, so I took Nasdaq obviously, and we still got cooked, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So boom, this is US 30 setup. Come into the market at 9 a.m. You guys know the drill already. We're looking for support and resistance. So boom, we have support level at London lows. In this case, I'm not looking for shorts, so I'm already cool off shorts right here. And we obviously created a high. So boom, we have resistance and we have support. Now all we're looking for is that breakout at 9:30. Now, in this case, I low-key could have, Nah, I mean, either way, I still would have got cooked. I mean, both setups was low key ass. Um, but if I was to take this US 30 setup, I low key wouldn't even like take this setup to be honest, just because of how close it is to London highs. Like you guys already know how I am with these London highs and London lows shit. Like, bro, I'm not trying to get faked out. You feel me? So, I mean, I probably wouldn't take this anyway. Either way, like, I probably just want to take it just because it's like, bro, look at this shit. And the range is like mad big. So it's like, we just didn't get any A plus setups, bro. But yeah, um, 9:30, we got the breakout to the upside. Literally a fake out, right? Like, price been faking out for the whole week, but boom, fake out, and then we completely dumped. And then boom, another fake out off of London lows right here. We pulled back, and then we then break below this wick, and then just dropped. So I mean, either like I just wouldn't have took this trade at all. Like in either direction, like I just wouldn't have took this trade. So I mean, it's nothing to really like take from this right here. Like it's just a bad setup. So yeah, that was Monday on US 30. Let's go to Tuesday. Boom. Um, like, bro, look at, like, you guys see price action, bro. Like, look at all this shit. Do you guys see how choppy and consolidating this shit is, bro? Like, when you see price action like this, bro, like, I would have immediately just, like, get off the charts. Like, going into this trading day, I was already, like, before I even started a live session with you guys, bro, like, I was already saying to myself, bro, I'm not finna take a trade today. Like, just looking at US 30 and the price action, bro, like, it's literally just consolidating, bro. Like, it's literally, like, not doing shit. And it's just choppy. Like, price action like this, bro, like, you just need to stay away from it, bro. Because you want volume, bro. You want a trending market. You don't want a consolidating market, bro. Like, obviously, we're looking to either buy for price to go up or sell for price to go down. So if price is just moving to the side like this right here, then it's like, bro, what's the whole point? You know what I'm saying? So, boom, I was already looking at that, saying that I wasn't gonna take a trade, and I did. I did not. You feel me? So, but yeah, 9 a.m. Boom, right here. We're looking for support and resistance. Um, Boom. We have recent resistance right here, which becomes support, obviously, right? And we have a resistance level. Well, we don't even have a resistance level. That's the crazy part, right? So we have support and we have no resistance. So, first of all, there's no structure, and secondly, price is literally just consolidating, right? So, like, it's literally just screaming like no trade. You feel me? So the people who took a trade on this day, bro, like I don't know. You feel me? But yeah, we basically have no setup right here. I mean, you can really call this 925 candle wick a resistance level, but it's like, bro, it's literally on London highs. So either way, bro, it's really not like a good setup to be honest. You feel me? But yeah, 9:30 push down, and then at 9:35 we broke out to the upside. So boom. None of these setups was A plus setups. You guys know this already. I mean, there really isn't too much to go over, bro. Like you guys know already, bro. Like it's literally the simplest strategy ever. Like it's not too much for me to teach you guys for real, other than just support, resistance, and not trading off of London highs. Like it's literally that. You feel me? Like it's literally the easiest strategy, bro. Like it's the easiest strategy ever. I swear to God. But yeah, another non A plus setup, right? So we didn't take the trade, right? Like we only take A plus setups. So boom, Wednesday, basically the same thing. Do you also go through a high time frame or just the 5 minute time frame? Well, it depends. If the 15 minute looks better than the 5 minute, then sometimes I'll just mark up on the 15 minute. But I don't like to go any higher than the 15 minute. I mean, I'm a scalper, so I'm not finna mark up my charts on the 1 hour and shit. Feel me? But yeah, 15 minute is the highest I would go. Just if price action is just like if there's better structure on the 15 minute, then I'll market my charts on the 15 minute. But I like to stick to the 5 minute, and I don't really go on the 1 minute. So yeah, just 5 minute, 15 minute. That's mostly all I use. But yeah, same thing here. Coming in at 9 a.m. Right on that purple candle. Boom. We have support right here at these lows, and we have resistance at London highs, right? Boom. Now, price has been disrespecting London highs and London lows for like the past week and a half. So, I mean, most of the A plus setups, I mean, most of like those B, C setups have been like actually playing out. But it's like, bro, they're on London highs. I'm not going to go against my rules and trade a 50% chance setup, right? So, boom. These are the setups that would tempt like the um the undisciplined traders, bro. Like the traders who know their A plus setup but still like is undisciplined and can't follow rules, bro. The traders like that will win these trades. But it's like, bro, in the long run, like they're gonna be fucked. You feel me? So I mean, just gotta be patient, bro. Just gotta be patient. Wait for that A plus setup and then just go crazy. But yeah, we have support, we have resistance, and we're looking for that 930 breakout. Boom, we got the breakout to the upside, buy position, 30, 40 point stop loss, whichever one, and boom, would have cashed. But like I said, it's not an A plus setup, so I personally would not have took this trade. And boom, so that was on Wednesday. Thursday, um, not too much was really going on, to be honest. Boom, coming in at 9 a.m., which would be right here. We have recent lows, right? So we have strong support level, and we obviously have resistance at London highs. Boom, at 9:30, we pushed up a little bit, tapped into that London high resistance area, pushed down. Now, what I was looking for is a break below this support level, and as soon as we broke below this support level, I would have went short with a 30 point stop loss and just targeted London lows, right? That would have been a perfect trade actually. But we didn't break through, so we didn't take the trade. And as you guys can see, it literally just pushed up and ran through London highs, right? Now, I feel like low key, like price has been just dumping for like how long now? Like price has been dumping for a minute now. So it's like, I don't know. Like Trump and these tariffs, bro. Like it's just crazy, bro. But yeah, hopefully we start pushing back up, bro. Hopefully we start, you know what I'm saying, getting back to normal market conditions. Market conditions has been trash. So just nothing I can really do but just sit on my hands and be patient and wait for that A plus setup to show itself. Right? But yeah, that's pretty much it for this live session, bro. Not too much. There wasn't that much going on this week trading wise, so just gotta be patient and wait for that A plus setup, man. Let me know if you guys got any questions. Let me know. The market has been crazy. Only 2 trades this week. Yeah, brother. Markets are trash. I only took 1 trade, and it was an L trade. Haven't got any A plus setups. And the 1 trade I took was an A plus setup, so can't do nothing about it, man. What do you think about next week? Any expectations? Honestly, I feel like next week is gonna be better. I feel like the markets are gonna start coming back to normal. But I mean, you can't really predict the markets, so I don't know. I mean, we'll see. But for right now, I'm just being patient, being disciplined, following my rules, and whatever happens, happens. You know what I'm saying? Do you think after the tariffs, do you think the tariffs after is, wait, what? Do you think after tariffs is done, the market will be normal again? Um, what do you mean after the tariffs are done? I think the tariffs are there forever. Unless, well, shit, I don't know. But hopefully, if the markets don't go back to normal, bro, like I'm just literally just gonna wake up every day and just start shorting, like shorting every single position. Like every time 9:30 a.m. opens, I'm literally just gonna go short, and then hopefully. No, I'm just playing. Like when Trump stops this BS thing going on with China. Hopefully, like I said, bro, you can't really predict the markets, bro. Like, anything can happen, to be honest. Feel me? But yeah, that's pretty much it for this live back testing session, man. I mean, I don't really got shit for real to tell you guys other than just be patient and just make sure you guys journal, bro. Journal, be patient. If you guys are already journaling, bro, go back in your. What I want you guys to do is literally just go back in your journal and like review your journal. See what works, see what doesn't work, and then the shit that work, put them together. Like put them all together, right? And then the shit that like doesn't work, the shit that makes you lose trades, just like eliminate them. Just stop doing it. Literally, that's literally all it is. And then you will find your A plus setup. And then once you find that A plus setup, just only trade that A plus setup, right? Whenever that A plus setup shows up, take the trade. If the A plus setup does not show up, then just don't take the trade. And then you guys will see how much your win rate increases. Like you guys will literally just start passing funded accounts like in the blink of an eye. But when there's bad market conditions, you just gotta learn to be patient. Just sit on your hands, bro. You can't FOMO in, bro. Even if your setup did show, right? And let's say like it was just you missed a trade or some shit, bro. Like don't FOMO in, bro. Like you know what I'm saying? There's always another trading day. There's always like more opportunities, bro. So all I gotta say is just be patient and be disciplined, manage risk, and just only take those A plus setups. That's all it is. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this live back testing session. So let me know if you guys got any questions before I go. If not, I'm out this bitch. Thanks, bro. I'll see you next week. Have a wonderful weekend. Yes, sir. All right, y'all. I'm gonna catch y'all boys next trading week. Peace. Make sure you guys show up to that free live trading sessions too, bro. Feel me? But yeah, I'm gonna catch y'all boys. Peace.